I am the birthday girl.
And we're Dances with Floss.
We forgot to say who we are because I'm very excited because I have cake. Because it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. I don't think my wish will come true because I wish for Joann's not to go out of business, but
at least we got good haul out of it.
So much haul. Yeah, so I'm not showing any haul on the video today because I just went through with a random basket that I found in the store and took like one of every remaining floss that they had. And yeah,
she hooked me up.
I got some variegateds for Miss Thing as well.
I had to work.
Yeah. But it's like a paper sack just full of floss. So y'all have seen DMC skeins before.
Joann's haul is real.
So it makes me so sad though. So sad. But I have cake. So yay. So if you are watching this on the day that it gets posted, that means it is my birthday. Yay.
We're filming this the day before Tonia's birthday.
Oh yeah, I didn't even say who I was. What
yes,
if somebody is new? Oh, no, I said I am the birthday girl.
Yeah.
I am Tonia. I am the birthday girl. So it's all about me and cake today until later on in the episode when it will be about Cass, but still cake and alcohol and stuff.
Oh yes. We are fully loaded for this birthday extravaganza.
She's super fancy with her glass. I am drinking straight out of the can.
I'm sorry, I can't have like a good cocktail and not put it in a glass.
I don't even care.
This is not like last time we were drinking a fruited sour,
which was really good.
It's good, but it's fancy beer.
Oh, don't chip it so far. I don't want you to spill on your stuff.
I pre-gamed. Sorry.
Pre-gamed a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna lick the frosting off this candle though.
And if you were wondering, Cutwater makes some strong but awesome cocktails. This is a strawberry white Russian.
We're not sponsored or anything, but
no.
We might be sloshed.
I will highly recommend because birthdays should not be spent sober.
No, not at
unless
this
you're
age.
Sober living, and then like I'm in your corner. More power to you. You're awesome, and you got this.
And then there's us, barely hanging on with strawberry white Russians.
Yes, I'm navigating single in my 40s, and I want this.
It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, back to me. No. Okay, so for real, I don't even remember what I said to you earlier, but I made her laugh so hard. Oh, it was when you sat down. So we are, as you can see, we are not filming where we normally do with the giant wall of floss. We are now in a different spot in Cass's apartment, and she sat down on the couch, and the cushion shifted, and I just was like, "Hey, baby," and she laughed for like a solid 5 minutes. It was only like 5 seconds there, but that's because the moment has passed. But yeah, it was just like I
worked all day, and I was like, we're filming in the comfy spot.
Yeah.
Wall of Floss be damned. I'm sitting in the comfy
We
spot.
love you, Wall of Floss. Mwah. We miss you. See you. It's over there. Anyway.
So today you get Sasquatch and Mothra on the wall.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh, can you see Mothra?
I don't know if you can see Mothra.
Oh, man. Mothra's awesome. So it's one of those, like, it looks like a Bob Ross painting, but Mothra's up in the corner.
So if you were wondering about our nerd credentials, right there.
Oh, yeah. We both got nerd credentials. Anyway.
We have a lot today. Well, kind of yes.
Yeah.
Kind of no.
Ish. Yeah. Wow, words just got really hard all of a sudden.
This is what happens when you pre-game drink. I don't have as much stitching. I kind of do, but I don't know. I focused. So when I focus.
She was laser focused.
Which doesn't happen often. I have less whips and more finishes.
I don't want you to get your stuff on the cake.
You're protecting it.
I am.
I appreciate you.
I'm protecting your stuff and the cake.
Yes.
All the things.
Except for I'm organized. So be careful.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Okay. Whew. And go.
So I'm going to start with a shout out. So this is, if you were following, hashtag Cranky Kitty Birthday Sal.
With K's.
Yeah. This is the extravaganza for that. So, but I also have a shout out because I stumbled by accident upon like, okay, so YouTube's really great about notifying you when somebody shouts you out and like tags you in their Flosstube.
On Instagram or YouTube?
On YouTube.
Oh, okay.
They send you an email.
Okay.
But, so, and I get those because I have an email set up for us. But, and I like manage all of that because I wanted to do this and I didn't want to do it alone and I roped her into it. So
it just took so much arm twisting. Ow.
So I managed it.
Ow.
But, I was watching Flosstube the other night and I was watching the Stitching Owl, who watched our last Flosstube and she commented and she was wonderful. What I did not expect, and I of course followed her Flosstube back because I was like, well, she looks kind of cool. She asked, where we were from, and I told her, and she happens to be from Ontario, Canada, which is wonderful. She's from the stomping grounds of the hallowed Evertote that I am so devoted to. Was very excited.
Shout out to Evertote.
Right? Evertote is awesome.
Go Roxy Floss Co. Anyway.
I'm addicted.
Yes.
So I was watching her Flosstube the other night just because I could. And she totally shouted us out. So thank you so much. We appreciate you. You said the most lovely things. You are such a lovely, delightful person to watch.
Did she say my hair looked nice?
No, but she talked about how fun our interactions are as friends.
Because I don't think I've had really great hair for a single episode of this show. I got to work on that.
I don't know. You had that one day where you
had
freshly
just
come
at
from the
salon. So yeah, it's because my stylist is a witch.
I haven't been. Well, I'm an actual witch. That doesn't like fix me. So I have not been to the salon in a year because I keep giving my 12-year-old my appointments.
Well, that's because you're a lovely mom.
I try so hard.
Yes. Okay. So,
but
we're gonna derail like Amtrak so many times tonight. It is not even funny.
But the Stitching Owl, she is wonderful. She is super sweet, and her piano playing is lovely.
She plays piano?
She does at the end of her episodes.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I was so like, that's so good.
Oh, we should have Forrest play us out on our episode.
Yeah, you talk to him about that.
Yeah, no,
he
that
could make us
happen.
a theme song.
Oh, he could. Yeah, we'll work on that.
That would be so much fun.
Yes.
Okay. That could be a birthday present.
Yeah.
Birthday present to us by our first Flosstube anniversary.
Oh my gosh.
That gives him time to work on it.
Yeah. Our Flosstube anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay. I just had to make sure that I got the word right.
I'll look it up and tell you when.
Okay. All right.
So, but I had to say thank you to her because that's super awesome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you to everybody who has liked and subscribed and friended us on the YouTubes and the Grams.
We're up to 77 now, so we're almost to our goal of 100 by the end of March. 100
subscribers, followers, peeps that really love us for our cross stitch stuff by the end of March. So
keep it coming because we're almost there.
Yeah, and then personally, in the last few weeks, I don't know about you, but I have gotten a lot of other Instagram traffic and stuff. So it's been really great seeing new stitcher faces that I might not recognize or know, but then I'm looking at everybody's posts and I'm like, oh my God, I love that pattern. Oh my gosh, this looks so great. So yes, thank you everybody who has liked, subscribed, followed, done all of the things. So thank you.
I'm really excited to check the hashtag Cranky Kitty birthday sal tomorrow
I am
to
too.
do a search for it and
I am
see who
too.
all has like used it and tagged us.
I should probably.
It's gonna be fantastic. That's gonna be such an awesome like
Yes.
birthday present.
I'm very excited.
I know. I do know that Cottage Rogue has started Chonky Forest Cat.
Yes, I love
in
that
honor.
pattern
I know,
so
right?
much.
She
Yes.
has started that in honor of your birthday, Sal.
Yes, Babs is awesome. Love her.
She's wonderful.
Love her.
I have been friends with Babs since high school.
Yeah.
So I've known her for a long time.
Yeah, she's good people.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't know if many people may have had time to start yet because like people are at Nashville Needlework Market.
I am so excited. Hopefully by the time my birthday episode posts, we may have received our Nashville haul.
Our needlework haul. I'm so excited.
I was tame. I was so restrained. I was such a good girl.
I went balls out for Artsy Housewife and other things. Like, dude, the night
Surprisingly,
garden.
I did not.
The cross stitch, the rainbow,
know.
the night garden.
You know,
I think I got like most of those patterns, and then yeah, I'm super excited. Hello, Artsy Housewife. I love you so much.
Artsy Housewife fangirl over here did not buy any yet.
No, but I got the florist, and it's flowers and a cat.
I know, but
so excited.
Let me explain. The reason I have not bought from the Artsy Housewife release is because I'm waiting for the PDF release. Because that's when I'm gonna get it. Yeah. And Evertote, who I'm a huge fangirl of.
We already shouted them out.
Yes.
Go on.
I'll keep going. I can't say enough. Has already said that is the one designer who they have confirmed they will be carrying all the patterns from Nashville for. So I'm waiting for those floss packs to release before I decide which ones I'm going to buy the floss packs for, which ones I have to have.
You need all the floss packs.
I do need all the floss packs. Well, I don't know that I need all the patterns because I've got a lot right now. If
anyone has a winning lottery ticket that they just don't want to spend.
I am still a single mom on a budget, so
we need all the Roxy Floss Co.
I do. Speaking of Roxy Floss Co, I have an FFO. Way to transition, right? I'm such a big girl.
Know. Hold it up so people can see. Oh, we'll cover my face.
So that is the SALentine.
It's so pretty.
2 Phoenix for You by Modern Folk Embroidery. I'm so happy.
It's gorgeous in this fun frame. I put it up on my knees so that you can
So
see
I will admit that the frame came from the Hobby Lobby. That
it's okay.
I know my like LGBTQ person like loving soul, like my like I am an ally.
It pains you to shop there.
It does. I have an LGBTQ child who I am a very proud mother of, and
that's because she rocks.
She does rock.
She's never gonna see this.
Literally, she plays guitar. She's awesome.
I don't think she watches.
No, she doesn't.
So we can say all the things.
She does say that I'm allowed to shop there because this is a very progressive opinion of hers. I feel that she says, I know that people work there and I don't want them to lose jobs that matter to them just because she's lesbian. So her opinion of that is like, she still eats Chick-fil-A. She's like, well, she agrees with protesting with your dollar to an extent. She's like,
chicken is really good.
Right. She goes, people gotta work.
People gotta work. People gotta eat. People gotta buy frames to put their cross stitch in. And this is fantastic. Like, it is, like, it's a biggin.
It is.
It's actually also really heavy. So
and to be fair, I just bought, this is an 8x10. This is a custom frame, but it's like they sell apparently like at the end of the year, they're like extra moldings they make into frames and just sell at a discount. So what would normally be a very expensive custom frame, I got it like for $8.50.
yes.
And because I used to work at Michael's and be a custom framer at Michael's, legitimately, I was the lead sales associate in the framing department at Michael's, and I worked in the custom framing department full time.
Not to brag.
Our wonderful lead framer taught me how to frame, how to pin cross stitch. I can do the lacing. It's not my strongest. I am much better at pinning them, and so I do prefer pinning them. I did pin this rather than lace it because it was, when I tried to lace it, it was coming out crooked.
It's because it's super fancy linen.
So I did pin it rather than lace it. And it's still not as straight as I would like it, but it's straight enough that because it's going in my bedroom and it's just for me, that I am satisfied. I am not entering this into any like state fairs or anything. This is just for me and my enjoyment. But
it's gorge.
I started it on February 14th on the SALentine, and I finished it in like less than 2 weeks.
Is that before or after you started on the Aida?
I'm not gonna lie, I started on the Aida like the day I received it in the mail because I was stupid excited.
Yeah. Okay.
And I could not wait till the 14th, and I stitched the whole border, decided I was not satisfied, and then gave it to you. And got linen.
Yes.
So
I mean, that is
the only thing that's different from the kit, because I did order the full box kit with the needle minder and everything. I have the fancy needle minder. It's just over here off camera. It's gonna get used on something else now. I bought the full kit, and then decided I made a mistake in getting the Aida because I'm such an Aida snob. And decided I wanted linen instead, which just sent me on a whole odyssey of, well, maybe I'll use linen sometimes. So now I'm buying some linen, and this is a thing. So I gave her my start. So her start has the border.
Yes.
That I stitched.
I'm working on it. I'll show you guys in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, if you want to show them now, you can hold it up now.
I want a fork. Because the cake is like,
next time we pause the video, I will get you a fork.
Okay.
All right. You can show your SALentine now. Okay. And then so she ordered the mini kit when I realized what was happening, so that she would have the mini kit in time to start.
Yes. So this is how far I have gotten with this. You'll notice that I had it in a different nerd hoop. So pardon my wrinkles. But yeah. I love this floss. It's so nice and easy to use, and I like how the variegations are super subtle. And I feel like maybe we've had this conversation when we were talking about yours before like 85,000 times. But yeah,
that's my thing really about Roxy Floss Co. is that I love variegation, but I struggle with how strong some variegation is. I like variegation, but I want it to be more subtle. So that's one of the things I love about Roxy Floss is there, but it ain't crazy.
Yeah. No, I'm really enjoying stitching this. So yeah, this is as far as I have gotten on mine. I probably won't finish by the end of next week, like the 15th or 14th or 15th, because yeah, I got a busy week next week.
Yeah, well, I mean, you bought a house.
Yeah.
So
I bought a house. I'm moving. I packed up the majority of my craft stuff today, and it made me sad, but then happy because I'm getting a craft room in my house as opposed to a corner of a very packed bedroom. So, yes, I'm simultaneously happy and sad to put all of my craft stuff away.
I feel like you have good progress on it. You have reasonable progress.
Where
I just went balls to the walls,
you
gangbusters,
and
just
so much.
I had an aggressive daily stitch count goal. It was very aggressive, even for me.
It was yeah, it was a bit insane.
I don't know that I ever want to do that to myself ever again.
No.
But that being said, I feel like it's possible because what I've found is that modern folk embroidery, because there's not a lot of color changes unless I choose for there to be, it was super easy to just get in the groove and go.
Mhm.
I could knock out a lot because I wasn't changing colors all the time.
Yeah.
It's made me really, like, when I get my bonus at the end of the month, I think Baldequin Birdies is happening.
All right. Do the thing.
I think it's happening.
All right. What do we got?
Okay. So in the vein of finishes.
Oh, yes.
And birthdays, because I'm insane, I have a SAF. I have a start and a finish. And this is also my very first ever, as big of a fan of Artsy Housewife as I am, this is my first ever Artsy Housewife finish.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Because I stitch big projects.
Well, yeah.
So I've never gotten a finish on one before. And this one's little.
He's so cute.
So what you might notice is I made some
Fred. This is Fred the coffee owl.
I feel like I should get to name him.
Well, then you should have spoken up sooner.
I would have named him Oliver.
Oh, okay, that's cuter. I name everything Fred. Because I still really haven't gotten past his death in Harry Potter. But anyway, yes, Oliver. That's way cuter. You could name the flamingo Fred.
No.
Oh, okay.
That would be Frida.
She hates me.
Come on, Frida's cute.
I know, but I like Fred.
Or Flora.
Oh, Flora. Okay, anyway. So here's my hot take on this, because I know she's going to talk about it anyway, but I'm holding it, so I'm going to mention it. She changed up the leaf colors so that they're not all the same as it is in the pattern, which, if you know Cass at all from any of our previous Flosstubes, you know that she's all about changing the colors and things. But I think it really gives it some more like depth and fun. And yes, but he's so cute. Like, he really is.
Yeah, I didn't start out planning to change him because I bought the Roxy Floss Co floss pack as a treat for myself for my birthday. I have the floss pack for I have the Roxy floss packs for all of the birds, and that is what, so for the Feathered Friends birthday sal for me,
yes,
I am stitching all the birds and cups. That was the goal that I set for myself. And I'm not saying I'm going to finish them all this month. I'm going to try. I'm not going to succeed. I'm going to try though.
You're 1 out of 3 or 4. 4. Wait.
There's 4.
Okay.
Yeah. When I made the plan, there were 3, and so it was originally going to be 3 for 43 because I turned 43 this year. I'm not ashamed to say it.
I don't want to tell everyone how old I am.
It's fine. They would be wrong if they guessed.
Probably. You can guess. Put it in the comments.
You won't guess right. I swear you won't, because I did not. When we made friends, I was like, "You're my age, right?" I was so wrong.
I'm 15. No.
I was so wrong. Yeah, so like I love him. So the called for the leaves is DMC 500, which is really dark color, which I did use it for the stem, but I was stitching it and I was like, these are all going to hang in my kitchen with my shelves full of coffee mugs. And because coffee addict, unforgiving coffee addict.
Mm-hmm.
And
She has many, many mugs. Many.
I didn't like how dark it was. And also, so that wasn't the only change I made. So the little thing on the mug that says "You got this," notice that's pink.
What color was it supposed to be?
Cream.
Oh.
It was the same color as the owl's face.
I don't see
And
anything
I
wrong
was
with that.
like, okay, so I have a pink flamingo. And
oh, you wanted continuity between like all of the.
yeah.
I gotcha.
But I actually did not use the flamingo color. What I used was the peach color from this. I had some left over. And I pulled that and I went, it kind of looks flamingo-y.
Flamingo-y.
It's pink. I didn't want to use the like bright pink. So I used the peachy color because it's kind of pink when it's by itself.
Yeah.
And that's what I used in the mug. And I was really afraid until I finished the brown around it. And I was like, okay, no, I don't have to backstitch. You can see it. And that made me brave. So then when I finished the owl and the mug, when I went to do the leaves, I was like, I don't think I can do that. I did the stems. I did the whole stem. And I went to do the leaves. I don't think I can do that. No. And I pulled out my other floss packs and went, all right, what do I got? What greens do I got? Because this is a 20 count. I used 20 count cold foam, which means I was stitching with a single strand of floss. So I knew I wasn't going to run out. It was not going to be a problem when I stitched my other ones. So I, because that might have made me hesitate. And I just went, you know what? And I pulled 3 different greens, and in the where the flowers are, that is the darkest of the 3 that I pulled. And then on the smallest leaves, I went with the light green, and I tried to vary it so that they're different on each side. And then on the medium, the larger leaves, I did the medium shade. You'll also notice there is only one error in this whole thing,
which we probably won't notice.
Perfect. Yeah, those flowers are supposed to line up perfectly. It's supposed to be perfectly symmetrical. Somewhere in my stem, there is a counting error. And I didn't see it until I was putting in the leaves. And I said, you know what? Nature is not symmetrical. I am not frogging that out because I will not finish it if I have to frog it. So we're going with it because I'm only one off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good enough.
Yep.
Good enough. And I have never had, this is my very first on this floss tube, start and finish between episodes.
Wow.
Between episodes. So proud of myself. So it ain't happening again with any of these other ones. I'm just saying this may be the only time in our floss tube history that ever happens.
Oh gosh.
Unless it's an ornament.
Well, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Super proud.
What's next?
Okay, so we got through finishes.
Ooh, whip, whip, whip.
WIPGO.
WIPGO. Oh, is it WIPGO or is it just whips?
Well, okay, whichever way you want to do it, birthday girl.
Oh, okay. It's BAP time. So, I usually stitch this one on Sundays, and I have not gotten very far because we bought a house. And I've been packing and cleaning and things. So I think maybe since last time I did more of this border.
Want me to hold it?
Oh, yeah. It's nothing, nothing too, like, not hugely visible progress. There we go. But yeah, it's plugging along. But yeah, I don't know, since tomorrow's my birthday, I don't think I'm gonna be stitching on it tomorrow.
No, you should stitch your birthday project tomorrow.
Well, we're going shopping for furniture, and then we're gonna go to Sacred Cow for dinner.
That's where we took Micah for his birthday.
Yeah.
Sacred Cow's awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shout out to local Cedar Rapids small restaurant. So anyway, I've never been there, so I'm really hoping that it doesn't suck.
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
No, it does not suck.
Okay. Awesome.
I can promise, because I do not eat at chain restaurants. Sacred Cow is one of our family favorites, and my son requested that on his birthday. That's where we went.
Nice. So yes, so that's really as far as I got progress wise. So yeah, this is my sampler 63 by 2x2 stitch art. She's making faces. Wow. Love this. 2x2 stitch art. I got the pattern off of Etsy. Now she's making faces behind it. She's trying to mess me up. It's working. So this is 16 count Oracle Aida by Picture This Plus, and I'm stitching with Joker floss, variegated floss by Pirate Robin, and I freaking love it.
Yeah. And for the record, I wasn't. I was giggling.
She was making faces.
I was stifling my giggling.
And it looked like she was making faces. Yes. So that's that one.
This is why Cassie should not pregame.
Pregame, yeah. So then, yeah, that's my other whip was my SALentine that we talked about already. And then, oh no, I pulled the thread out of the needle. Dang it. And then, then my other one is WIPGO. So WIPGO for my birthday Sal. So some minor manipulation of my WIPGO board for only this one. So this is number 9. 9. I am doing Vicious by Artsy Housewife for my Cranky Kitty birthday stitch along. I'm very, very excited with the progress that I have made. And this Forest Glade, I think that's the name of it, this green that I'm working with right now, I really love it. It's super cool. Subtle variegation, very nice. Yeah. So then I am using my, it's a cup pile of kittens as my needle minder. That's by Inchworm Designs on Etsy. And yeah, this is as far as I've gotten. I'm several hundreds of stitches in with my project. And it's obviously being stored in my birthday bag from Jasmine Custom Bags. So thank you again, Jen, for my lovely birthday bag. So yeah, my kitty lives in here with my other projects for March. I haven't started them yet because
it is totally the Cadillac of bags.
It is a Cadillac of bags. All of my bags, well, not all of my bags, but the bags for my other projects fit in this bag. So I have this one, and then we have this one, and so I can put all of my bags in the bag. It's like bagception that just keeps going. Oh no, it's like the Russian nesting dolls.
Yes. If you have not had the pleasure of a Jasmine Custom Bags by Jen, she is on Instagram. She posts like a couple times a week with bags that she has. Like she posts like 1 or 2 bags or 3 or whatever. Yeah,
they're so nice.
Get you a bag.
Yeah, get you several bags.
Yes.
So yeah, so
I have a ridiculous number of bags. It's scary.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to do like a bag party.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I think in like April or something.
Yes.
While she's busy like unpacking and can't do an episode.
Moving and things. But oh yeah, so Vicious looks like this. So as you can see, I've just gotten like the word and the outlines of some of the leaves. So yes, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to what it ends up with. So
So,
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I yawned.
You're fine. I majorly manipulated my WIPGO. I have actually not started my WIPGO yet, but I made a big manipulation of my board because, as Jessie Marie Does Stuff says, your board, your rules. And I took her at her word. So, my board, I kind of changed some of my plans from what they were. And I have been very steadily working on, it's over here. I have been very steadily working on my Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow, more so than I gave myself credit for doing. And so I took it off my WIPGO board. And one of the ones that would have come up had I left it on my WIPGO board was Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. And because for the month of March, I wanted all Artsy Housewife.
Artsy.
Okay. That's the White Russian talking. I am so sorry.
And that's the name of our episode. That's the White Russian talking.
So I removed from number 24, I had Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow there. I pulled it out because I really want to do all Artsy Housewife for the month of March.
It is sort of hard to say.
I have been intending to do that. Mm-hmm. So I replaced it with Boone's Birthday Sal because that felt very appropriate since it's our birthday month. Mm-hmm. I have not started it yet. Mm-hmm. I did purchase linen for it.
Oh,
I am purchasing the Evertote floss pack. I was on the fence. I was very gung-ho until I saw how much it was, and then I went, because it's a lot of floss. It's 30,000 stitches for his birthday sale.
That's a lot.
A lot.
That's more than my dragons.
It's $98 for that floss.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I'm not saying it's not worth it.
Oh, I'm sure it is because it's going to be amazing. But yes.
I paused and I went, can I do that? Or do I need to do DMC? And the conclusion that I've come to is that
we need to win the lottery.
But I got a raise and a bonus.
Oh, well, yes. So treat yourself, girl.
That's what's going to happen.
Yay.
So, but that floss is not here yet. So,
so you haven't started.
What I have also decided to do is that I will probably start with some DMC. I'm going to buy the floss pack, but I'm going to look at it as a stash buster or like a stash builder, not buster, stash builder. Okay. And I'm going to, as I do this, look at, will using a variegated floss make sense here? And if it doesn't, because you won't see the variegation,
you'll use DMC.
I will use DMC.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And if it makes sense because you might notice it's a larger stitching area, it's a section of fill, I will use the Artsy Housewife. Mm-hmm. And if I don't end up using that color...
You mean the Roxy?
The Roxy...
You said the Artsy
that is what I meant. I will use the Roxy floss. And if I don't end up using that color, it just goes in my stash.
Yes.
And I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with spending $98 to do it that way.
Yeah, because they have really good colors.
They do.
Such amazing
colors. And
colors.
I've never been disappointed in their floss.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying the process of using their floss on the SALentine's project. I have another project that will be coming up in my WIPGO sometime this year that I bought Roxy for. So I'm very excited about that because I got fabric and floss.
The only thing I wish they would do is I wish that they would post a DMC conversion list so that I didn't necessarily need to bug Hannah. And that if I don't need to buy the whole If I don't need to buy the whole conversion pack, then I don't have to, because if I have enough stash that I'm like, oh, I've got these colors and I just need to buy these ones, then I can. So if you're listening, Hannah and
Floss Boss Hannah, we love you.
Floss Boss Hannah, we love you. Carolyn and
everyone at Roxy
everyone,
Floss.
yeah, all of you. We love you. I love you. I'm a fangirl. If you could post a DMC conversion or an approximate DMC conversion
when you have time.
I know you're busy. I would consider it a birthday present. it would make my life so much easier.
You've got some time because her birthday isn't until like mid-March.
It's the end of the month.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, you can see like I've been completing. So the other thing I changed was number 9. I had Leilani there.
Oh, you didn't want to work on your hula? You weren't feeling it?
I have been working on her.
Oh,
so I worked on her in February, and I decided, because I am now going to be doing, starting in April, Mirabilia Monday.
Oh, yeah.
She could come off this list.
You could do her for Mirabilia.
And I substituted in Hyperbole.
I didn't even correct you. I go back and watch a Flosstube where I thought she was going to shoot me.
Because I feel like that made sense for me to do both birthday sals as my WIPGO calls for this month. I wanted to touch those both. So that's what I'm doing. In addition to starting all of the birds. We'll talk about that more in haul. But what I did do in my whips, okay. So,
oh yeah.
Finished block 1. This is one of the reasons why I took this off of the WIPGO board. I finished block 1
of Christmas
at Hawkrun Hollow
using your Roxy Floss Christmas pack, Advent pack.
It is a riot of colors. I am so happy.
It's really pretty.
I made some choices that were like just and thank you, Carolyn from Thread Gremlins, because your conversion of Halloween at Hawkrun Hollow gave me confidence to go, you know what? This is the color I like, and I'm going to do this, and I don't care what's called for there. I'm going to do what I like, because this is the limited palette I'm working with. So I did not sub anything in. I used what I had, and I made choices that did not necessarily match what would have been called for.
I like it though. It's really pretty.
Like, that crown is flippin' red. One of those crowns is red. It is not a shade of gold. It is red. And I don't care. I like it. I liked it. I made a choice.
Do the damn thing, girl.
There is a blue in there that I made a choice. You can't tell it's blue. It looks green where I placed it.
It's really pretty.
Because color theory is magic.
Color theory is something.
It is.
Oh, there's another red crown.
I know.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
I made a choice.
I love it.
I am super happy. I have changed my goals on this to be like, if I want to do 3 blocks a year, that'll have me finishing it in 4 years. I may change my mind again. I reserve the right to do that. But for now, I am sticking with a block every 4 months. And because I finished this one in February, that means I don't have to start another block till April. So, yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah. So let's get to what you're doing for my birthday, Sal.
I am doing Cats and Cocoa.
It's very pretty.
It is.
I like it.
Cats and Cocoa came out in the Patreon.
For Artsy Housewife.
For Artsy Housewife.
Yes.
Now, if you don't want to wait for its wide release, I don't know when she's wide releasing it. I think it's at least a year, at least, from when it originally was put on Patreon, which I think puts it like April or May, but I don't know that for sure.
Wild guess.
Wild guess. I will say that you can still get it though, because if you join her Patreon, you then have the option to, there's a special code or like password to get to a special storefront to buy previous releases in PDF form.
Oh, nice.
That's how I got it, because I joined after the month that it came out on Patreon, because I joined when Dream Within a Dream was released. To get that one, and went, oh wait, if I like use this code, I can get into the store and buy Cats and Cocoa. Consider it done. And then it's been sitting in a project bag waiting for me to start it. So I bought Willow by BeStitchMe to stitch this on in 20 count. And I started it. And I kind of roughed in the first quarter of the border. So I did stop the border at the halfway mark on going down and going across, because I wanted to focus on starting in the corner that had the cat, because this is the Cranky Kitty birthday sale. So I started with the cat. And I'm going to devote all weekend to it for your birthday.
I would move it over, but the cake is still here and I don't want to get chocolate on it.
Because yeah, my fabric is kind of dragging.
Yeah.
I am 400 stitches in.
Wow. On just the cat or the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Okay.
I probably did like 150 on the border, and the rest is the cat. So I got the cat's eyes are done. The nose is purple. And the cat's ears. I think I'm going to end up having to backstitch the cat, because the white is not really showing as well as I would like on this fabric. I probably will use like one of the mid-tone, like a taupey color. And I probably will just backstitch where the white meets the fabric. Because I really dislike backstitch. So if I can just minimize it, that'd be great. I might also, there's some butterflies that are going to go up here. The butterflies are supposed to be white, or they might be moths. I was saying butterflies. They could be moths. I don't know. They're supposed to be white.
Winged insects.
Winged insects. I think they're going to end up being yellow.
Okay.
This is also going to go in my kitchen. So I want to make sure that the greens correspond with
your appliances.
Okay, let's. Yeah, so there's some avocado green and harvest gold going on in my kitchen. And that's my choice.
It's very retro. It's so nice.
I'm in my 1970s era right now, late 60s, early 70s. It's a phase I'm going through currently.
It's all good.
All good.
I like the little purple nose though. It's very cute. Cute little kitty, unique kitty nose.
And I think the birds and the two, like I have I feel like Cheryl, as Artsy Housewife has dubbed her, from Eggs and Coffee and Eggs. Coffee and Eggs. She's very 1950s. And then I feel like Cats and Cocoa, I do know Cheryl from Eggs, Coffee and Eggs is also is the woman standing on the table in Cats and Cocoa. I feel like that's she's moved on to the 1960s. That's what I'm saying. That's the story I'm telling in my head.
Nice.
So when I went to Hannah at Evertote for the floss conversion, I said, can you like pick greens and yellows that are consistent with the other one? And she said yes. And so we did that. So yeah. So my goal for your birthday is to
finish
the
cat.
Gotcha.
That's
That's my goal.
nice. That's a good goal.
that's everything I've stitched.
Wow. That's the shortest stitchy bit that we have ever had.
From me, you're pretty consistent.
Well, no, I mean like all grand total of this. We're right now still under an hour of stuff.
Of stitch time.
Yeah.
And I'm extra chatty because
Yeah.
I'm
Alcohol.
drinking. So
Alcohol. So yes. So we're gonna take a quick break. So I can get a fork and eat some of my cake.
we'll be back with haul.
Yes.
Because birthdays come with presents.
Birthdays do come with presents. So we'll catch you in a minute.
And we're back.
We are back. And I have cake.
And I have not sobered up. So you get more chatty Cass.
Talkie Talkerton, here we go.
What happens when you add alcohol to Cass? She gets chatty. Okay.
And I'm just gonna eat my cake.
As if I needed help.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's haul time.
Haul. Now, she was a good girl because she spent all her money buying a house.
Well, no, and then I spent the rest of my money at Joann's.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
And Nashville.
Well, yeah.
I was restrained.
You're such a good girl.
Yeah. I'm poor. That's what I am.
Well, okay.
So, but I say that, and then I went shopping. So,
Naughty.
I know.
It's okay. All right. What'd you get?
So the reason I went shopping though is because Stephanie with Cross Stitch the Globe did a D-stash. So it got some really freaking good irresistible deals.
Yes, you did.
Did you tune in? Because she posted to Instagram, but she also did some special Flosstube episodes, some Flosstube extras where she destashed. And if you commented that you wanted it and you were the first to comment, you got it. I regret a couple of them, but it's okay. I will use them. It's going to be fine. I was in the moment. It was great. It was fine. But there's a couple of them that I'm very excited about.
There's a few I'm very excited about for you.
So I have been on a Kathy Barrick rampage lately. She's got some birds that are calling my name.
Birds.
I got a thing for swans. I got a thing for there's an ordeal happening in my head. I don't know what's going on.
Freak for the beak.
Yeah. I saw this pattern on her D-stash, on Stephanie's D-stash, and I had to have it. For $5? You're dang right I bought that.
Yeah.
How was I the first person to comment on it? I don't even know. But it's mine. And I'm happy.
It's called Bird's Eye View. And it's very Cassie coded because it's birds and houses.
Yeah.
Birds and houses.
It's got everything.
Yeah, maybe that's your next year's birthday, Sal.
Birds and houses.
No, just houses. Like, we did birds this year.
I mean, that's a kind of a perennial thing.
Yeah. We just have to make tiny houses. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll figure it out.
Year.
We'll have a year. Yeah.
So then I bought a prairie schooler. This is my second prairie schooler that I have in my stash. I like it. Kind of digging it.
I like that it's the stitchy one.
Yeah, Stitchy Friends. I think that's what it's called, right? Right?
The needle's eye.
The needle's eye.
But yes, it's the needle's eyes wide enough for two friends.
Yeah, the quilting one I'm not gonna do, but the stitching one.
I like the quilting one too.
Yeah, but I don't quilt. So, but I do stitch.
My stepmom does. Yeah.
Well, I will pass the pattern when I'm done.
Well, I will just have to. Yeah. Oh, that's so much backstitch.
Well, but that's the letters.
I know.
That's the lettering, so that you can personalize it.
In the round.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's got ways that you can personalize it. So I will be doing that.
It's
I'm
very
sure.
cute. It's very cute. All right.
And this is the one I kind of regret. Like, what was I thinking? I don't know. I saw black cats and a bird and I went for it. Casting a spell.
It is Blackbird Designs. I like it. It's very Halloween-y.
I was like, do I need that? And
I like that you can do all the different things. Like, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be a pincushion or a thing, like how
I do like the lettering that's in that it comes with. Like,
Yeah,
if for
that
nothing
alphabet-
else, that
the
alphabet's
alphabet.
kind of cool.
Mhm.
And I like to build stuff with the alphabets. I don't know. We'll see. It scratched an itch. I don't know. I did it. And then I was like, what am I doing?
I couldn't figure out what letter that was. That's the bottom of the G.
The G above the V.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a little confused. I don't know my alphabet.
Okay, the one that I was surprised that I got, like, I don't know how this happened. I'm so freaking lucky. So, you would recall that I found this is Kismet. This is what it is.
Mhm.
My favorite coffee shop's name is Kismet, by the way. Just saying. Local shout out.
Shout out to Kismet Coffee.
Is the Firefly Fairies, right? And remember that I said when I got it that I was planning on ordering a very particular fabric from Oak Crown Studios, that they made a special fabric
Just for this pattern?
just for that pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what was in Stephanie's D-stash?
Bum, bum, bum.
The Firefly Fairy in a 28 count.
It's so pretty.
And since I am opening myself up to linen, well, but you gotta hold the whole thing because you're
I know,
not
but
showing,
I
like,
don't
the
want to get it in my
spots.
cake.
Okay.
I don't want to. My cake is very important to me. Because it's my birthday. Okay.
Triple chocolate because I'm a good friend.
The best. It's so good. It's so good. So.
This is fantastic. I was like, I gotta have, how did somebody not get to that before me? How? But it's mine. Stephanie, do you even know? Do you even know?
Thank you on her behalf because I don't know what she's actually trying to say. Do you even know?
I
No.
would have had to wait. If I had not placed an order for that yet because I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to start it.
It's really pretty. It's soft.
It's so beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
But when I looked up the wait time, we're talking at least 12 weeks.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Nope.
I was kind of sweating it. I'm like, okay, but in reality, like, maybe it would have taken me more than 3 months to have time to start it. But what if I had wanted to start it for Mirabilia May, which is kind of what's going to happen now. And I know Lavender and Lace is not Mirabilia, but it's Mirabilia's mom and Mother's Day, right? So it was kind of going to be, so on Mother's, it makes sense. A Mother's Day start in May, the mother of Mirabilia is Lavender and Lace.
There you go.
I'm calling it right now. If you're not on it yet, on Mother's Day, start a Lavender and Lace pattern for Mirabilia May. If you're not doing it, you should. That's what I'm going to do.
I don't have any Mirabilia patterns, so I will not be doing that.
But you wouldn't need to. You'd need a Lavender and Lace from Mirabilia May.
I don't have any Lavender and Lace either. I think that now
these are all things that we can fix.
These are all fixable things. These are all first world problems that we have. Okay, what's in your birthday bag? Or what's on your birthday bag?
I bought some bling for my birthday bag. Because I got a matching birthday bag. Because I'm a dork like that.
No, it's not dorky. It's very cool because you and Barb have up matching bags too.
That was kind of part of why I did it. I was like,
Yeah.
We need matching bags.
Yeah. We need matching bags. We need to work
Matching
on matching patterns.
It's a thing. So
Oh.
I like flamingo toes kind of a lot. So and especially because I like houses, I've been buying the flamingo toes village needle minders and bag bling. So yeah, so I bought the bakery to put on as a zipper pull on my bag because
bakeries, you get cake at bakeries. It was so tasty.
But when I bought the bag charm, I also bought the needle minder. So for my birthday patterns, I have the bakery needle minder. But because I have multiple birthday patterns,
you needed multiple needle minders.
So I bought the ice cream parlor because what goes with cake?
Ice cream.
Right?
Not animatronic robots.
But because I was buying the needle minder, I also needed the bag charm. I don't know which bag this is going to go on. I will figure it out.
Maybe you just swap them out. Give it some time. Like,
no.
This one can be here for a week and then the other. I don't know.
There are 2 zippers on this bag, lady.
Oh, yeah. You could put both of them on there. That might be too heavy.
Eventually, I will move this one to its own bag. I don't know which one. I'll figure it out.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me.
This might end up on whatever bag my Mother's Day pattern is on because my family and ice cream.
Is it a problem?
It's its own food group. It's its own food group. I'm just saying. If you're a woman in my family, it's its own food group. Also, I got the final floss pack.
For all your cups?
For all my birds and cups. Thank you, Hannah.
What one is that one for? What one is that one?
Peace. So I might not save peace for last. I might actually do that one next. I might start that one on Monday.
Wait, which one's gorgeous? Is that the crow?
That's the crow.
Okay, I really like gorgeous.
I really like gorgeous also.
Yes.
But I am going to start the flamingo on my actual birthday.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I want to start that one on the 22nd.
Okay.
Oh,
Stitchy Day.
I know.
Stitchy Day for birthday.
Eastern Iowa Stitchers has their monthly meeting on my birthday. So,
and we're meeting in Coralville this time, and it's right down the block from Hertz Donut.
Yeah. So I get Hertz Donuts on my birthday.
I'm gonna buy her a donut because she bought me a cake. And Hertz Donuts are about as big as that cake. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Those are ginormous.
It's pretty awesome.
Yes. And then...
So, yeah. So then Tonia was shopping.
I was. So technically this could be haul because I bought it, but then I gifted it.
Remember how in our last Flosstube, I was like waxing poetic on Norgrove Enterprises floss?
That white floss for your great white Christmas.
She bought me
Arcane Aquarius.
Arcane Aquarius. Now, I'm an Aries, full disclosure.
However, they don't have an Aries one.
However, if you know astrology, you're not wrong though, and let me tell you why. So, okay, so I'm a little witchy woo. I don't prefer the term witch, however. I prefer pagan. Thank you. And I happen to like astrology. And if you know astrology, you are more than your sun sign. Aries is just my sun sign. You have all the planets are in your chart, but the big 3 that you should know if you like astrology are your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. Oh. Fun fact about me, there is no earth in my chart whatsoever. You have most of the elements in your chart. I'm a weirdo and I have no earth in my chart whatsoever. So I have an astrologer friend who, when he read my chart, he said, My God, you must like to hang out with earth signs because you have no earth in your chart, and I bet you have a hard time grounding, huh? Yeah, that would be true. You exercise to ground, right? I'm like, yeah, yoga and 3-mile walks.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my jam. That's true. So, but I say all that to say, my moon sign is actually Aquarius. And you didn't even know that.
I didn't even know that because everything she just said makes no sense to me whatsoever.
And because I'm a good friend,
oh my gosh.
Okay.
We had pizza.
Okay.
Is it gone? No?
I think you're okay. Okay. So, yeah.
This is what happens when you eat and Flosstube at the same time.
I am an Aries sun sign, an Aquarius moon, and a Sagittarius rising. So I am double fire.
I don't know what any of this means. I'm okay though.
Every astrological sign has an element.
I mean, I know that, but I don't know what the rising thing and the stuff. You can learn me later.
I'll learn you
yes.
later.
Yes.
So I'm a double fire, and with a little bit of air, because Aquarius is actually an air sign. Air kind of like, if you know how fire works,
fire needs air, needs oxygen.
Yeah, so that's me.
Mm-hmm.
That explains a lot about my personality, to be quite honest.
I just bought it because I thought she would really like the colors.
And I totally do. Green is my favorite color. Blue would be second to that, and then red would be after that.
It's the very cool colors.
I find cool tones very soothing.
Cool tones. And I think I bought them out of this because I was going to get some more, but it's not on their site anymore, and now I'm sad. Also, I don't know why I just decided I'm going to segue into this right now. So last Flosstube, she like bombarded me with my birthday presents. So I'm going to give her something, but I didn't have time to wrap it. And it actually doesn't have anything to do with cross stitch. So close your eyes and hold out your hands. No, close your eyes and hold out. Don't cover your face.
I don't follow directions well.
That's okay. So we were talking about things that Cass likes. I'm going to show them first. So you're just going to have to sit there with your eyes closed. So I got this, and it's not really me. But it was something that I've had for a little while, so it means a lot to me, but I don't use it. So here you go. Be very careful. Okay, you can open your eyes now.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. They're parakeets.
It's a little box, and now you can put all of your random stitchy stuff from your table over there.
Do you know that I have a small trinket box like this? That's a cardinal. That was my grandma's. That's very tiny like this. And it's in my bedroom on my dresser. And it has my favorite jewelry pieces in it.
Well, now you have another one.
This is so pretty. Thank you.
I was so afraid when I brought it over because I had it in my purse and I thought I was going to drop it. I was paranoid. Yes. Yeah, I've had it for a little while, and yeah, it's really pretty, and it's one of those things that I'm like, this is definitely a Cass thing.
It would be a nice safe place to put my rings.
Because
when I stitch, so weird thing about me, I wear a lot of rings all the time. But when I'm cross stitching, they kind of annoy me.
So you take them off?
I take them off when I cross stitch.
And
then I like forget them over here, and then I'm like scrambling around the house going, where the heck did I take my rings off at? And they're almost always in my stitchy spot, and I don't know why I don't think of that first, except for that I'm ADD and I forget.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a left in. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's numbered and everything. It's a left in. That's good stuff.
There's one, it does have one of the rose petals is cracked.
You know what? This is
But-
likely late 1940s, early 1950s. So, I mean, what has survived that long without a crack or a scratch or something? Come on now.
I haven't.
I mean,
I haven't survived that long.
I'm in my 40s and I'm scratched and dented.
Yes. But yeah. So happy birthday. Thank you. It's not as spacious as a craft bag from Jasmine's Custom Bags, but
I love it.
yay.
Thank you.
Okay, and then we have one other. Are these?
Oh,
or
yeah. Yeah, so I was buying something else from the Crafty Grimalkin, and I needed to get to a certain threshold because...
You wanted free shipping?
No, because I
okay.
wanted to use PayPal Pay in 4. And you have to like have a minimum, you have to spend like a minimum of like $30 before you can break it up into 4 payments. Yeah, that's how your girl is poor and affords stuff. I break it up into payment plans.
Afterpay is great.
Afterpay is wonderful.
Yes.
But I use PayPal a lot.
Yeah.
Because that's easier for me.
Yeah.
So I have always been curious about cottage garden threads. And I just, they had some on their site. And I just went, I'm just going to buy some colors, not because they're called for, but because I'm curious and they're pretty. And I'll find something.
Them. This one is my favorite. What one's that one again?
I bought, okay. So this one is Tallulah. Yeah, Tallulah.
Tallulah. It's really like green and pink and purple and blue and yeah.
This one is Williams Terrace.
They're really nice. Pinky purpley.
And this one is blue and purple. So I really like it. Is Cocoon.
Not just a really good movie from the 80s starring Steve Guttenberg. And what? Donna Michi? Wilford Brimley?
I know, 80s lover than I am. I'm so sorry.
Diabetes. Wilford Brimley did the diabetes commercials. I'm really dating myself. Yeah, so this is all hints. If you are going to participate in the Guess How Old Tonia Is game, I am throwing all the nostalgia at you.
Should we have a prize if somebody like actually really guesses it?
No. We don't have anything to give away.
I'll figure something out.
Okay, I don't have anything to give away because everything I own is now in boxes.
Listen, if somebody guesses it right, I will figure out a prize.
Okay.
We don't know what it is. We'll call it mystery prize.
It's a mystery prize. But I really
if you're brave enough to guess how old she is and get it right.
Somebody is now like internet stalking me, like trying to figure out how old I am.
But you have to do both. If nobody gets it right, I'm not obligated to give mystery prize to anyone.
I'm going to enter under a false name. I'm going to create my own Instagram, YouTube profile.
But if you get it right,
guess my own age.
I got stash.
You do have stash.
I got patterns I may never get to. So yes, I'm second guessing this purchase.
No.
Something could go.
I like that one. So yes, this is Cocoon. It's very blue and purpley, and I like it. Now, this is what I'm curious about. And please, if anybody has used these threads before, please give us the lowdown. It is pre-cut. How, like, what? I don't understand. I've never used pre-cut. We also had a conversation before we started our Flosstube tonight. She's like, you have so many problems with knots. And I'm like, yeah, because I make my thread like this long. And I'm working on the, vicious. And I just cut the loop. And so now I'm working with strands that are like
18 inches.
18 inches, the actual length that you should be using. And I don't, because I make them like the length of my arm. And sometimes if I go crazy, I make them to my shoulder on the opposite side. But anyway, it's like, this is why I have problems with knots. I'm like, starting and stopping and doing all the things. But yeah, pre-cut lengths, how does that work? And how do you get them out of this fun? Oh, wait, there's directions on the back. Pull left side down, untwist, squeeze, pull. Look at that. We figured it out. Never mind. You just have to read. Reading is fundamental.
I didn't say it.
Oh, you shush. Talky Talkerton.
Hey, like, I admitted I'm a chatty Cathy. Like, I admit my faults.
God, I need more cake. So yeah,
I need more booze.
I'm really excited to see what you think of these. So yes. Do you have anything else? Stitchy stashy wise?
I mean, I bought patterns that I'm not showing.
Okay. Well, you have to save some haul for next time. And like I said, my haul is a giant bag of DMC from
I mean, if
Joann's.
it comes fast, our next Flosstube may have the Nashville haul. But that's going to depend. Because here's the thing. We are super busy.
And I am moving.
And the goal was that our next Flosstube would, like, I would release it on my birthday. I don't know. It may release the day after. I don't know.
It might have to be a solo show because I'm moving that whole week.
I know.
You can do your bags. A Jasmine custom bagathon.
But I kind of wanted to show like our starts for my birthday start.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll
I don't know. I mean, I know for sure, like, we will post on Instagram on my birthday, our birthday starts, but I don't know if we're going to post our next video on my birthday like I had planned.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So, because life lifed.
Yeah, life totally lifed.
Because, like, we're going dancing the day before my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Because our jazz swing night on the 21st.
And then
Stitchy Day on the 22nd. So we're not gonna film from the Eastern Iowa cross stitchers.
No, not anything coherent.
And even if we filmed that afternoon, it would still take me that evening to get it edited. I don't want to edit on my actual birthday.
No.
So, I mean, at earliest, the soonest I'd get it out is the 23rd.
Yeah.
The day after, I just don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out. We'll get our...
So we'll see.
We'll figure it out.
I did kind of think that, like, because I brought up astrology, I don't know if you noticed, I wore my Pisces sweater for you.
You did. It's very cute. I'm actually sort of jealous of it. I like it a lot. I don't
have very many astrological sweaters, but I have a Pisces one and I have an Aries one.
I don't have any astrological sweaters.
I'm weird.
I have French cats on my t-shirt, but
I'm weird.
No, you're not weird. You are you, and that is all we need. Wait, was I supposed to read this one or this one?
Well, okay, so this one is Monday, March 3rd through Sunday, March 9th.
Which is this week.
But we're going into, by the time this comes out, we'll be going into
that one.
Monday, March 10th through Sunday, March 16th.
Okay. She's going to get all astrological on us.
So I kind of thought it might be fun, because it's our birthday month, to get a little astrological.
You go, girl.
So, I have this awesome book called The Energy Almanac. And it breaks down the astrology week by week. And so the astrology from Monday, March 10th through Sunday, March 16th. It seems as though learning is a theme. Doesn't it, Little Pretzel?
Why does it call you Little Pretzel?
I don't know. But I kind of dig it. Jupiter is expanding curiosity, and the Energy Almanac is offering some guidance on how you can amplify your learning of astrology. This week offers the chance to study Leo, Virgo, and Libra before doing some big work around the full moon eclipse in Virgo on Friday.
That's when I close on the house. Does that mean anything?
It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
Although, did you know that you're closing during a retrograde?
I don't know what that means, so no.
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Pull out the journal and your laptop so you can research these signs and find the nuances that make them unique. The practical, service-based sign of Virgo is offering you an opportunity to identify where you're being critical and finally release that. Also available is the chance to see where or how your service to others has been dampened. Turn a soft eye on your life and gently assess how your wisdom is valuable to the collective. Look at work routines and health. Let go of what doesn't serve you. The eclipse offers much more. So, gift and shadow work this week. Shadow work is like the tough stuff you kind of have to deal with.
I don't.
Mother Earth challenges us to rise. Doesn't necessarily. These are learning opportunities.
Okay.
Reframe your thinking, friend. Mother Earth challenges us to rise above stinking thinking. And create,
that's cute.
I know, it kind of is. And create a success mindset this week. The sun in gate 22 Grace
good.
Establishes a pathway to live life from a place of deep love and a higher consciousness. Literally, the only things that stand in our way are our patterns of thinking and beliefs that undermine us. I'm not suggesting that you engage in magical thinking. Instead, observe how you refer to yourself and act when engaged in low-frequency thought patterns. So negative thoughts. When you're thinking negative thoughts.
Okay. Don't think negative thoughts?
Don't think negative
Okay.
thoughts. Or just observe how you act when you're thinking them. Interrupt the pattern by inserting positive words of encouragement and watch how you transform. I think those are good words of wisdom. We can interrupt our negative thought patterns and think positive things instead. Or at least look at your negative thought patterns, because I don't want to be one of those people that's toxic positivity.
I don't like.
Negative has some service to it, right?
Yeah.
There's some good things about negativity. Negativity serves us when we can look at it and think critically about, why am I being negative right now?
Yes.
And what can I learn from that? So I am not Miss Toxic Positivity. I do think negativity has a purpose that we can learn from.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm negative thinking about this pattern right now, why? I need to pause. What do I need to change about this pattern? Why is it not working for me?
Is it because I had to frog out 250 stitches?
Do I need to take a break from this pattern? Is this pattern no longer serving me? Could it be UFO'd? Could it be transformed in some way? Should I make a color change? All things we can be thinking. Negativity serves a purpose in our lives. I'm just saying. Astrology has good purposes.
Not just for your horoscope.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know about it. But yeah, so yeah, that's what's coming up, is moving and dancing and more moving and setting up my craft room. Because someday we will be filming from my place, because we don't now, because I don't really have a spot.
Which doesn't mean we'll never film from my apartment again.
Oh, we still will.
There's going to be times where it'll work better to do it at my place, and times when it'll work better to do it from yours.
Yeah. I'm just super excited, though, because I have big plans for my craft room. So, yes. Did we get everything? I think we did. I think we did everything. So, yeah. Thank you to all of our watchers, and thank you for putting up with me eating cake and apparently having spinach in my teeth, and drinky.
Me drinking White Russian.
Yes. So yeah, it's been an interesting episode. So thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you next time around.
And we'll be back with more birthday fun when it's my turn.
Yes. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Catch you on the flippy flop.